What did I miss? Okay, so let's see. Full screen. We see it. Play.
Oh, they have the bruisers.
Oh,
Right.
Oh my god, do we win this? We wiped. Oh, that's when we win.
Finish.
That's when we win.
Oh, they have the bruisers. Right.
Oh wow, I love how we see all the names. It really looks cool. Matt is really into it. What I really liked about that fight is Matt, he's dead. Matt is dead, but he's still like telling people what to do, you know? Which is something we've been practicing. When you're dead, you need to like continue to focus. Because a lot of people, when they die, they tend to like monopolize people's brain by asking like useless questions to actually help them to like get the other end instead of just keep losing. Like if you die and you're like, oh, why didn't I get a shield? Oh, what? How come? Or like when you're saying that, your team is listening to you and they're not thinking about what doing. So Matt, he died, and instantaneously, like I think you see him take a deep breath, but then he's like, okay, I need to tell them, help them out. Let's see.
Oh, they have the bruisers. Right.
Focus the target. Now. I do. Focus on it. Dead.
Finish. Oh, they have the.
Yeah, so that was really nice. So against we won the first game. I think we really nailed this comp. We tried it against Eevee Squad, but we weren't able to follow through and actually win. But this time we followed through. Then the two other games we weren't prepared. We weren't as well prepared. So I think this is really big progress for us to actually win a game. And then so after those games, we actually played all night together in Team League, and we really worked on new comps, especially now that Breakwood's on my team. She has a lot of experience in Team League and in competitive play, so she's like training us in like new top secret comps. Yeah. Okay, so let's check the other one. There's others. Let's go in the highlights. That was the first one. Oh no, that's on a map we lose. Let's see.
Go.
Oh no. I feel like it was the right call. Like, look, Sonya, I remember this. Sonya was top, and Murden was around here before we saw him down. But they probably sensed us and that something was up. We weren't showing on the map for a very long time. This actually turns out wrong.
Go. KT. Started. Sonya.
Dragon.
Back.
We're getting healed.
Yeah, the problem in this game was that we were
Extras
go
away. That's fun.
Yeah, they probably felt.
Yeah, the problem is we're 4 melees, okay? And what's happening is that Alexstrasza heals them. But since we're 4 melees, we're actually all getting damaged by her heal too. So it's like just too much. It was like, yeah, we are too many melees. This was a good call, but I think I think we all agree that's just not the right comp. Hooks everywhere, yeah. The hooks were on point. It was the right call to go, but was a bad call to jump in. Pause it for a little. You got the KT, but got the surprise. You see how they've dove you into a tiny corner where they've extended so that they won't take damage together. But yeah, okay. Yeah, they retreated. I'm pretty sure we killed people. I think we only killed one. I think it was the Grey Mane.
Sonya!
No, it's the KT. Yeah. Oh! 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 Vontae, thank you for the sub! Thank you! Hype! No, I don't think the idea wasn't to steal the camp. The idea was to kill people. Having the camp would have been cool, but I knew they were only 3 and we were potentially 5. But yeah. We were supposed to kill something much faster. But for some reason the Muradin really saw us. I should probably watch their side, but I'm pretty sure somebody called it like, oh, they're missing. Oh shit, they're probably going here. So he was probably like, by the time we got here, he was probably like at their towers. That map, it's Yuna that one. She had, I believe she had a way better comp than us. Like, we let them have the Sonya against 4 melees. It was just like pretty bad idea. Like the first map we took the Sonya because we know they have a lot of Sonya players. But in this map we decided to go for Ragnaros for some reason. I remember in the draft we were debating on this a lot. I don't know what tipped it over. I don't remember what tipped it over to the Ragnaros. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten the Arthas. I remember taking the Artist because it was one of their good picks too, which was going to leave them only with a Muradin, but it made us have 4 melees. I should have went for maybe a Zarya. Yeah, I would have been range, and I could still kind of tank and support this. Yeah, a Zarya would have been much better. I could also separate their team. Also, when you go in full melee against range and mages, you need to be more sustained healer than Uther. Yeah, but the idea wasn't to do the 4 melee. It just ended me last picking and taking Uther. I was so close to taking Diva too. I think that's it. I wanted to go for the Diva, but then for some reason I'm like, oh no, I should take the Arthas away from them. Like, I was too focused on like trying to break, their synergy, and I forgot about ours. When you have full melee, you seek to separate the enemy, so you should fight in open spaces, not tight spots. Yeah, that's a pretty tight spot. But it wasn't supposed to be a team fight. It was supposed to be a quick gank. 5 versus 3. They were supposed to be super quick because their 2 tanks were in lanes. They were supposed to be all squishies. But it did not happen. Okay, so what's the next one? Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. All these clips. I actually remember because my team, they all slept over. So we all woke up in the morning, and I started saying how I really remember the first game. I remember the last game, but the second game I couldn't even remember the game 0. I didn't remember the comp. I didn't remember the map. Nothing. I think I have a very selective memory, and I know that after this best of 3, like in team, we talked about it, and it was like we lost it in the draft. So I kind of like just deleted the entire game. we lost because of the draft. So I was like, I don't know. I can't learn anything from this game because we lost against the draft. But you're proving me wrong with these clips. I'm learning stuff. It's like free coaching. So let's see the other. I'm pretty sure there was other clips. This looks like this. It looks like the same one, but I'm not sure. I doubt you would have. Wait, did I skip one? Oh, it's because I skipped one. I missed this one.
Yeah, shut up.
My Discord is a little bit messed up. I need. There you go.
Go! KT! Start it!
Okay, that's the same one. It's this one I wanted to press.
Yeah, shut up, Dante. Yeah, shut up, Dante. KT! Start it! Oh. Yeah, good job.
Okay, objective.
Yeah.
There's 2 dead. Good job, team.
There was so much stuff happening. I have to watch it again. And Matt is really good on Varian. He calls a lot his stuff. Maybe we'll make him play more tanks. He's very verbal about like what he's gonna do.
Continue à taper l'objectif, on essaie.
It was at this point of the match. It was pretty close. I wonder what happened.
On a presque rattrapé, team. Good job.
Yeah, shut up, Dante. KT! Start it!
Oh, look at that smash. That was very
Yeah, good
nice.
job.
We actually called that, they would cluster around their Alexstrasza heel, and that's when he should be smashing. Look at the clip and what Archer said. Yeah, separating the team. So basically, here, let's look at it. I think he was referring to the other clip, eh? Oh, there's one more clip. You want me to watch this one again?
Go! KT! Start it! Sonia!
They're kind of separated, but it doesn't
Dragon.
mean much because they're actually, they have 2 range. So they're not very separated. You're saying that I should have like went deeper to zone them out? But it's hard to zone an Alexstrasza in the air. Like they had a really good team against 4 melee. The Solarius. Okay, one more clip.
Yeah, yes.
Not this one, the one with the crazy smash. You were in open spaces and you could get out of their zoning. Oh, okay, let me watch it again.
Yeah, shut up, Dante. KT! Start it! Oh. Yeah, good job.
Let me watch it
Okay,
again.
objective.
Yeah, shut up, Dante. KT! Start it! Oh. Yeah, good job.
That was nice. So too, Sonia got stunned while she was whirling. Yeah. Okay, so now the last clip. No. That's the same thing again. Okay, this one. No. Let me get the Discord again. This one.
Yeah, started. We need to hurry because there's mercs mid.
I have Molten Core and my ult.
Oh, grenade!
Grenade! Start it! Good.
Muradin.
Battle down.
Yeah. Did you see Sonya doing all that damage?
KT.
Leave.
The fight started well. Like, yeah, I think I was at the right place.
And we
That
need
was
to hurry.
that was something that I learned from our other series. That before in the other series it was like some kind of assassin would stay in here, and I was told that it shouldn't be an assassin, it should be a tank. Yeah. So that's why I went there, which I think was the right thing. We got
Because there's marksmen.
we got the like the beginning of the fight was good, but then Sonya wrecked us with her whirlwind. We had, I guess, okay, so Silvergun uses both ults and his stun, and when she starts spinning, he was probably on cooldown. Oh no, he stunned Muradin. He stunned Muradin instead of the Sonya. But I don't think that's what's the only thing. But it's hard, eh? It's hard. Like, yes, it's a, an easy stun. You just click on the person, but when they're all jumbled up like that together, it's so easy to misclick. Yeah, Grayman, that was nice. Then oh my god. Your major mistake was in the middle when you were between their front line and their back line, right after Alexstrasza went dragon. Okay, so let's see. I'll pause it right there when she goes in dragon. She goes in dragon right there. Okay. So I'm right here. My assassin is getting harassed by Sonya. Where I remember Varian taunting, so we could kill it. Sonya. Vala just did this. So, your major mistake was in the middle when you were between their front line and their back line. Front line here is here. And the back line is here. We're just trying to kill our initial pick, the initial call right now. Instead of taking the chance to go into their back line to dive them off, you went back to your team. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I could help them. But you're saying that I should have just, let them deal with those two tanks and just go here and harass them. I think I'm about to ult too. Whoops. What's up going on? Oh yeah, no, I already ulted. I'm trying to, yeah, especially since, that's what you're saying. Since we're 4 melees, we need to separate the melee-ness. So me going in their back line would be one less person getting hit by all the AoEs, and maybe it would change the focus, like. The KT, maybe instead of AoEing their team, he would have focused me instead, or something like that. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, yeah, it's just too much AoE for our melee comp. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty good drafter. Like, I feel I'm pretty good, but this was just, like, a big mistake. Like, the first, like, I did my homework and everything. I knew, like, if you watch the first draft, like, I really knew my shit. But this one I didn't. And we only played twice with the Ragnaros. And when we did, I do remember us, like, in my head saying, having, the melee problem. Because I'm so used to playing double tank. So we end up having too much melees. Exactly when Rag threw his ulti. And you were between them and their front line. Whoops, I missed a few things. Look at the patch you are taking. KT got a lot of value in his ult. I don't even see his ult. All I see are flame strikes. Yes, right after you pause, you see the here, and when... Okay, I'll repause it at the right place. It's right this. Here, like, I'm going in the right direction, but then I start going back here because I see Sonya coming in, and I see Ragnaros in trouble. And I'm too nice. You were too protective. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Which made their DPS healer be very comfortable. You see how Alex and KT are open. Yeah. Those are all really good tips. Oh yeah, I could feel it now. I'm gonna be a much better player. And I think Matt really likes. Maybe I should make him play more tanks. Like he calls out. Maybe not tanks, just an initiator would be good. Especially now that we have Breakwood, whose specialty is range assassin. Like she can't get countered or anything. She owns them. She's pretty master with all the range assassins. And that's what Matt's role used to be. So maybe we'll switch it up because I feel like he communicates really well too. You can't do much to the Sonya, but you can do more. Yeah. But Alex had her knockback, Gus, but worth a try. Yeah. But I think now I see it, it's super clear, but during the draft I did not see it. Like just having a KT, it should have been a huge no-no to like get so many melees, just because of the bomb and the risk of us clustering up. Like we are, like our healer was melee, like, because I'm pretty sure we got the, well, we had other plans, but anyway. The draft is something for sure I'll be more attentive, but even with like this weird comp, like all the comments you're telling me right now are like I could totally use this, even especially in a double tank situations. Like we don't need to be two tanks protecting our back line. Like there should be one that like really zone whoever's best. Like in this situation, I would have been probably, I don't know which one. We don't really have a tank that's super good against it, magic. But I'm able to heal myself. Like even like the ghoul thing, like against all this AoE, like the Arthas I shouldn't even thought about stealing it. Like my ghouls all get like killed by all this AoE. I don't have much sustain. Can you play that one more time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Started. And we need to hurry because there's mercs mid.
I have molten core and my ult.
Oh, grenade!
Grenade. Taunted. Good. Sonya.
Muradin.
Putting battle down. KT.
Leave.
Like I did that at the end. I should have told my team. Like in my head it was obvious that I was dead, so I just didn't want my entire team to die. But I didn't say anything, so Matt ends up dying.
Started. And we need to hurry
When I turn around.
I have molten core and my ult. Leave.
You can play. You see how you all clustered around Greymane? Yeah. Well, it was the call. I said Greymane, which is good because like everyone focused on him, but because we're all melees, we all clustered. I called it, and Matt is like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go taunt him, so he goes in. Then Ragnares goes around. He's just trying to get away. And our healer is also, a melee. He wanted to help and stun him, secure the kill. Let's watch it again. Did we need the Arthas stun to kill the Greymane? Like, was it just like overkill? I'm not sure if he actually does. Oh yes, so he ulted. But I think he caught more than just Greymane in his ult, because we went Divine Storm. He caught the Muradin. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Divine Storm was necessary to get the Greymane. So like maybe he could have like stayed back and we would have been less clustered. Saved the Divine Storm for the Sonya spinning all over us. Or maybe to... No, like even without the Sonya, the KT is just doing too much damage, and the healing, the Alexstrasza too. Maybe you should have come with me to their backline and stun their backline. Maybe like instead of like trying to help whoever's getting aggressed and slowly backing away, we should have just like go super like in your face mode. Yes, we're getting attacked, but we're going to attack you back and keep going for them. Because right now we're like, oh, the tanks, which is so bad. But instead, if we would have went this way, yeah, I could see it now, like how bad this thing was about like focusing tanks. I think even somebody says Muradin at some point.
We need to hurry because there's mercs mid.
I have Molten Core and my ult.
Oh, Greymane!
Grenade!
Taunted!
Taunted!
Good.
Good!
Sonya!
Muradin.
Putting batter down!
Yeah, it was bad. Like Sonya Muradin, like those are not calls we're supposed to do. Let's see what you're saying. Okay, never cluster in a group fight. Once you cluster, you give the enemy max value for area spells. The Sonya got good spinning because you were clustered. KT had good value because your cluster Greymane was dead, but Alex, yeah. Look at how grouped you are after killing Greymane. First thing not to do when you fight KT. Staying close to each other. I think like what happened here is that we're all trying to help Ragnaros. Like we're all like just too nice. We're like, we all want to save people when we should have just like maybe just sacrificed him to actually get some trade. I know the Asians are really good at that, to recognize like fuck. Like we can't save this person, so let's just try to kill somebody on their side. All their heroes benefited when you clustered, while the enemy surrounded you from all sides. You should have asked Uther and Rag to step back and hit from behind. The concept of helping and protectiveness doesn't always work. Yeah, that's definitely something. Also, maybe also the Ragnaros player. I think at some point he's fine. Maybe when we recognize that we're being too nice, somebody, like especially if let's say I'm the Ragnaros and I feel I'm fine now. Like I call it, okay, I'm fine, team. Let's like focus on something else or something. Like, I know that's a detail, but it's not the biggest point here. But anything that we could get out of this will help us. Especially, I love the communication. Like, we have a whole bunch of documents. Like, Breakwood was pretty impressed. Like, she joined our team 2 days before the game, and I shared her all her documents, and she like told me, shit, this you guys are really serious. And she got really into it. She like wrote down a whole bunch of strategies and stuff. So, and you know what's really crazy about, you know, that birthday party LAN surprise thing is that apparently they've been planning it for 2 weeks. Okay, and I was having trouble finding players to do our matchup against Unalesca because we only had one time that we could make it, and I was having a lot of trouble finding a babysitter and everything. And Breakwood was not on my team, but Matt had invited her to my surprise LAN party 2 weeks before, and it was just 2 days before our match that I actually, like, I realized that our MMR in our team was so low that if I wanted to, I could get a player that was 3,450 MMR on our team. And that's when I'm like, wait, that means I could get Breakwood on my team. As I sent her an email asking her if she would be interested, and she said yes. But the thing I didn't know at the time is that she was already gonna be there for the party. But what's even more awesome is that now she was actually gonna participate during the matches, so that was pretty cool. The concept of helping and protectnesses doesn't always work. Rag used his ult too soon. More value on DPS and healers than anywhere else. I agree with Archer. You see, from the beginning of the fight, you should venture around to secure some vision and fight areas. Yeah, I think that's what I did with, like, going into the vents. That was a point we learned from the last series on the Immortal map. How tanks should be, like, searching for vision. Oh, okay, no, KT put his ult there. And I think also we suffered, yes, the protectness thing, but also we suffered of, like, you know, oh, we got a kill syndrome, so we don't need to, like, you know, everything's gonna be fine now, no matter what. But it doesn't work like that sometimes. Like, that was really, really bad. I know that you were trying to get vision, but you did it the wrong way. They have value in tight spot, and you went right in the smallest spot of the area. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Like, you think maybe I should have went in this vent here? The one, instead of going here in a choke point, to go up in this one? This is really good. I'm gonna probably, like, do a highlight of this little clip and coaching session everyone is giving me right now. And I'm gonna make my team watch this. No, right side to get the vision and keep room to fight. You mean this vent? The right vent? Or you mean it was the right side? Ah! Well, I'm definitely on tilt now, but I think it's too late for me to play another game. I think I'm gonna take the time to clip this section to send it to my team, and get everyone to watch this, because I think pretty much everyone has something to learn out of what everyone's been saying right now. Well, thank you, everyone. All right. I'm so happy you did all those clips. Okay, so yeah, I still have to get ready for tomorrow. This is so cool. Tomorrow, next week is my last week of overtime, and then it's the vacation. Do you think voice com is gonna come out this week? I hope voice is gonna come out before Christmas. I really, really want voice to be out for when I'm gonna be on my vacation. Yeah, it's all these clips are gonna be so good, especially for like the learning that everyone could get out of them, but also for when we're gonna do the second edition. Like, I'm thinking of doing a compilation, like editing a video to use it as a promotion.